Hello everyone out there in the world today. I am going to read to you the opening letter that starts my book that I've been working on over the last couple years about my great uncle Pete Snowitch's life and death on the front lines of World War II. And I want to thank those of you that have been following my YouTube channel for the last couple years with the shorts that I've been making. As I was researching and writing Pete's book, his story, I was making those to kind of keep myself inspired and keep his memory alive and honor him and the veterans that served with him and some that also died with him. So I'm going to just read this to you, and I'm going to set it to some images from his book. If you're interested in having a copy of the book, it's getting close. I thought I was going to have it out last Christmas, Thanksgiving, but I felt like I was missing some pieces, and I'm glad I waited and was patient and listened to the small voice within, because I just found some important documents regarding his preparation and along with his entire company and regiment in Tidworth garrison in England before they left for D-Day and the continent. On their case, they landed June 9th, 3 days after D-Day in 1944, 80 years ago plus a few months and change. So here we go. Dear Uncle Pete. Oh, and if you really want to sign up on my website, you will get notification when the book is published and being distributed across different channels for purchase. I'm going to start with a paperback, full color version, because there's hundreds of photographs in there and documents that you can follow along with. So it's not really perfect for a Kindle type book because it's a much more visual coffee style book. So please subscribe on my website. Obviously here on this channel you'll get a notification when that book is ready for purchase. When it's done, it's ericaswensonelliott.com. Thank you for your patience, Uncle Pete, and for sending me these new documents. Here we go. Dear Uncle Pete, I am writing to you in the format of this book that I made for you. You left this physical plane 80 years ago on this day in 1944, when you were killed in Germany along with countless others. However, threads of your life and death resurfaced when my own mother joined you in the spiritual realm. It was when she died I stepped into the role of the family's storykeeper. When I was sorting through her archive of family things, I first connected with you. I unfurled a roll of tissue paper and found another of her detailed post-it notes explaining the contents of its plastic bag. I discovered I was holding your American flag that covered your coffin after you were killed on the front lines of World War II. Your remains were buried in Margraten, Holland. Then your flag was sent home to the family after the ceremony 80 years ago. Growing up, I tried ignoring war to focus on the business of living. But it was at that moment, touching your flag, thinking about your coffin buried far away across the Atlantic Ocean, I vowed to write your story. First, to honor your ultimate sacrifice, but also to leave a time capsule about who you were and what your amazing generation did defending human dignity and personal freedoms. As an author, I am a storyteller, not a World War II historian, but I tried to get up to speed militarily, which was daunting. And then it just felt more natural to simply focus on you, retracing your footsteps as best I could and explaining all that I learned along the way. About the images found in the pages of your book, Mary, your sister-in-law, and my grandmother, she saved them all. Over the years, she and my mom wrote down her recollections, which gave me a map to follow. These old pictures are so powerful and told so much of your story in their own right that my written words became the support tool. So I recruited my co-author for her magical book designing skills to spread her pixie dust onto these pages. Without her talented expertise, your book would not have looked anything like this. I gleaned a sense of your personality and style from your photographs, letters, and family interviews. So I tried my best to reveal your character, to better explain how you faced such brutal adversity, fearless, kind, intelligent, principled, faithful, and yes, also funny, even while always creeping onward along the edge of an ever-present abyss called death. Now, I finally can write that I have completed the promise I made to you a long time ago. You, your life, your sacrifice, and death all mattered, and your message indelibly remains. Remember, always. Your grateful niece, Erica.